A Christian person came to Imam as-Sadiq. He said, you know what, I converted to Islam. My parents, my relatives that I live with, they are all Christians. So what do you advise me to do? What should I do? He said, be with them. But when they eat, do you eat pork? He said, no, I don't touch the pork or alcohol, those stuff, I don't touch them. He said, okay, be with them, eat with them. That means halal stuff. And your mom, take care of her. Because he mentioned his mom. He said, your mom, take care of her. If you used to be nice with her, be nicer. So, and meet, let's have a meeting later on. So anyway, he met al-Imam, and the Imam told him, hey, be good with your mom. Be super nice in our terminology. Be super nice with your mom. And if she passes away, be the one who takes care of her. That means her funeral. And okay, he did not. Said okay. He did not know what he's talking about. So anyway, he went back home and he started, helping his mom. Food, taking care of her bed, her body, anything she wants. He used to do it, let's say, one time. Now he's doing it like 10 times. So his mom said, when you converted to this new religion, you became different person. It seems, you are following a prophet. He said, no, mom, he's not a prophet. He's the son of a prophet, Imam Sadiq. He said, no, those are the teachings of prophets. Anyway, he kept dealing with her in a very nice, caring way. At a point, after several days, she called him. He came. He said, Ya bunay, a'rid alayya dinak. A'rid alayya dinak. Tell me, what's this religion you are following? He said, we do this, we do that, we pray, we believe in one God, Muhammad is the messenger, things like that. He said, and I say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. How I'm gonna pray? He told her how to pray Salat al-Dhuhr and al-Asr, for instance. She prayed them and she passed away. So that's why Al-Imam told him from the beginning, according to the riwayah, and be careful to take care of her. So here, what made that person Muslim? Philosophy, technology, money, connection, relationship. What? Good attitude, good morals, good ethics, the way you treat people. And that's why in my previous lecture, we said Islam was not spread by sword. Muslims in the world, maybe among 4 Muslims, one of them is Arabic, and the rest, they are non-Arabic people. From Indonesia all the way to whatever country you want, all over. Those, they did not become Muslim because of battlefield. Those, they saw good treatment. And that's why our job in this community, in this country, is to prove to others that we are different, we are special. We have morals, we have ethics. Islam is not just about rituals. I mean, I saw something nice, you see in Ashura certain activities. Okay, nice. But today you are with Imam al-Hussein, next day you become the enemy of Imam Hussein through your what? Cheating, credit card problems, insurance issues. and just name it. I mean, it's a big list, blacklist. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. See, something really, when you visit, communities out of this area here, you go to Amish community. Have you ever been to Amish community? Anyway, when I tell you Amish, the first thing you are going to think of is what? Organic things, something very classical maybe, traditions, isn't it? You as a Muslim, you have to imprint such kind of pictures that Muslims, whenever someone says he is a Muslim, that means he's honest, he is a good character, he has a good character, he is a good person, he does not cheat, he does not lie, he is not a hypocrite. So when I want to go to a market that I can buy and I am 100% satisfied, I want to buy from, I will say Muslim community. This is our job. Should be our target. How are we going to make this community Muslim, real Muslim community? Where, we can see purely here, pure people. Yes, you are a doctor, this is good. But your heart has to stay as a human heart, You have to feel with the poor. You have to feel with others. Your purpose is not just to collect money, also to help others. And your job is a salesman. You are making good money, that's good. But do not cheat. Do not sell me, a car for a fact is not worth it, not even $100, and you want to sell it as a, wow, good car. But listen, I sell it to you as is. Cheating with a nice way. It is bad. I'm asking you, I need a good car. You tell me, yeah, but I told you it's as is. I'm selling it as is. This is the way you want to meet with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيَمْكُرُونَ وَيَمْكُرُ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. You think you are smarter than this customer? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not make that money blessed anymore. The blessing, that's what I want to, come to, is more important than what you are accumulating. You might see a family has little bit of money and enjoying their life in a very healthy, cohesive, homogeneous way. In a good harmony, everyone is happy, everyone is taking care of everyone, good support, good family members. At the same token, you see a family, everyone is a capitalist by himself or herself. They make tons of money, lots of revenues, not a house. You may talk about mansions, you're not talking about a regular car. Maybe you're talking about Bentley for every guy, because he graduated from high school. Okay? And yet, the family, you might see it dysfunctional. And all the money they make, it is just a loss. Why? No blessing. What do I mean by my blessing? They say Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in a desert, he was thirsty. His Sahaba went to a person has all this good sheep and things like that. So they asked for him, Prophet is thirsty, can you help us? He said, you know what I have, the milk that we have here, it's for our people. He has nothing left for him. No, nothing remaining for him. Stingy. Okay, that's the idea. So, and what we are gonna get later on, we drink it in the afternoon, so we don't have anything for him. So they went to the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he said, the Prophet Muhammad, he said, you know what, he cannot give you because he's living on a budget. Like nowadays, Why are you not helping, giving charity? I'm living, on paycheck to paycheck basis, A couple dollars, man. Forget about your Netflix, and some membership here and there. Go clean up your your balances. You can feel, hey, I'm saving lots of money here and there. Anyway, but the shaitan stops us from doing good. Always. You might spend hundreds of money, thousands of money on something very trivial, but when it comes to sadaqah, no, $10 is enough. Come on. You don't know, if you want to do oil changes more than this. Yani do spirit change, yeah. So clean it up a little bit. Anyway, so they went to the Prophet, those Sahaba. They told the Prophet, there is nothing for you, Prophet Muhammad. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. They said everything they have, it is for the folks. So the Prophet, what did he say? Allahumma aghnihi. Allahumma aghnihi. That means what? Make him what? Rich. Then, little bit more, they met another person. Limited resources. Maybe one, sheep, maybe. Anyway, they said the Prophet is little, we and the Prophet, we are thirsty. Is there anything we can offer the Prophet? They said he took his milk and put it in the container of the Prophet. He said, this is for everything he has. فكفأ ما في إناء في إناء رسول الله. Take it. And then he said, this is our animal here. If he wants it, we can slaughter it and give it to him if he is hungry too. He said, no, that's good enough. They went. So when the Prophet knew about that, what did he tell? What did he say? He said, Allahumma rzuqhul kafaf. Make him live, up to the budget. Not more, not less. Kafaf. That means what you need, you find. In a very economical, positive way, not negative way. Not under, the budget. So he said, Allahumma rzuqhu al-kafaf. The Sahaba were shocked. What's happening? For that guy who did not help you, you made a dua that every one of us like to hear. Make him rich. وَلِلَّذِي أَسْعَفَكَ, that who help you, you made a dua for him, prayers. Okay? That we do not like. That guy, you made him rich, and this guy, you made him, up to the code. So what the Prophet says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, ما قل وكفى خير مما كثر وألهى اللهم ارزق محمدا وآل محمد الكفاف. So little but enough and sufficient, better than Allah that might ruin your life and keep you busy, occupied, and away from important things. So that's what, when we talk about blessing, this is a blessing. Blessing is more important than how much you make. Let's say you make millions of dollars. At a point you needed a kidney. You are willing to give out all that money, please give me that kidney. Or you have a disease and you want to get rid of that disease. You are willing to give all what you own just to get rid of that disease. So now which one is more important? What you are accumulating and you think this is the salvation, or what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has been providing to you? Your health, afiyah, sustenance. So that's why when we look at this life, it is very wrong only to consider one factor, one dimension. We have other dimensions. We have other things we have to think of. So do not just look at the materialistic things. So from that point, brothers and sisters, we have to create an environment where we can have our kids work, play, have fun, and get educated without feeling we are imposing the doctrine, upon them. No. It has to be smooth. They have to feel this is the normal way. It's like, you are breathing. You don't sometimes even pay attention. And how we can do that? We have to have activities. We have to find the proper activities that fits, or the activities that fit their needs, their dreams, maybe to a certain point. We have to encourage them to come to the mosque and to prove to them that the mosque is not just funeral houses. It's not just, be quiet, we are praying. No, the mosque is a place to get educated. The place, you can get your spiritual level charged, elevated. It's a place where you can meet and socialize with educated, intellectual, or, pure people in general. It's a place where you can debug your bad habits. It's a place where you focus. It's a place where you don't feel lonely or isolated. It's a place where you do not feel you are singled out in the society. It's a place where you feel there is a community is supporting you. There is an imam is supporting you. There is a huge heritage that you were not aware of is trying to support you. This is the way we grow. This is the way it goes. It is not just a classical way, a lecture and salah and that's it. It's more than that. It's more than that. So this environment, we have to work on it. And definitely we have so many other factors to build that environment. Starting from opening the proper businesses, all the way to education and to the last drop, of the tasks in this community. And that's why we have to collect those efforts. You are an artist. Let's take advantage of your art. Let's have something for you. It's a competition, an exhibition. You have poems, you write, you are a writer, come over, you are an author. Let's encourage these people. And by that we can take advantage of the varieties that we have in these communities, and we can see that we are complementing each other. We are complementing each other. And by that the community will grow, will have a bigger circle that is responsible about each other. The supervision of the society now, it's wider. I have connection, I'm worried about being wrong or doing haram. And also, as we were very successful, guys, brothers and sisters, and more politely, as we were very successful to teach people about shawarma, tabbouleh, halal, also we have to be very successful because it seems we are very good at marketing. We have to be very successful to teach them that Muslim brand means purity, goodness, and caring. And on the top of that, justice. Okay, justice. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان. Allah does not ask you to be just only. He's also asking you to be what? To forgive, to be nice, to care, to go beyond the standards. So that's why when I come to a community like this, my expectation should be very high, isn't it? And that's what we have to work on. And if we do that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to bless our work, is going to bless our money, is going to bless our kids. I'll give you some examples. This big community. How many authors we have? What kind of books we published? What kind of YouTube channels, live channels we have? What kind of FM radios we have? You know, yes, we have, I can see lots of good grocery stores, gas stations, dollar stores. Now, alhamdulillah, we have doctors and some lawyers. But what else? Is that enough? No. This is good. What we do is good. I'm proud of the community. But we are still behind. We are not taking advantage of our variety. We have lots of resources. We have lots of, potential energy that we are not able to transfer or convert to kinetic energy, if I want to use physics here. Excuse my physics, if you hate physics. So we have to move the society, and by that the community will be more advanced, more educated, less crime, less issues, less dysfunctional families. And on the top of all that, we have to have sessions how to get back to a functioning family. And this is your job as moms, as fathers, as brothers, as sisters. We have to find a way how to get connected with each other and bring that functioning family back to it is, put it on the right path and make it our top priority. Because once the family is good, the society is good. To get busy with the society, with your neighbor, with your friend, with your relative, with someone in Far East or someone in Far West or someone north or someone in the south, and you don't have time to spend with your kids or with your wife, then you are a loser. Because your priority is whom? Even Nuh alayhi salam. قال ربي إن ابني من أهلي وإن وعدك الحق. Please, I need to save my son. قال يا نوح إنه ليس من أهلك. He is not your son anymore. No, we're not talking about biology here. إنه ليس من أهلك إنه عمل غير صالح. Why? They say because the son of Nuh used to go with his relatives, and his relatives used to be very bad. So he learned from them. So rather than learning from his father, the prophet, the pure, if not the purest back then, he went astray and he started being around bad people. And if you are around bad people, little by little, you start learning from them. So you think you are on the top, away from them, right away you see yourself going into the valley, rolling down. That's what we should not happen. We should not see this in our, among our families. This is our job. This is our priority. This is our investment. The rest, you can always do it. What? Money? If you have good investment, in raising up your kid, he's going to help you out. And you're not going to die, you're going to make less money, rather than making top-notch things, just live middle class but have functioning family. It's not that binary numbers, No, you can do both, but you need to focus and manage your time. Put it as a priority. Okay, put it in your list, wish list. And by that, the community will be good, the family will be good, and we can guarantee a better future and much improved, inshallah, life. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Any questions? So you are saying, how come the Prophet Nuh, he did not? Okay, look, you are talking about, do not compare our lifestyle to their lifestyle. Maybe if a son wants to visit his family, maybe it will take him 3-4 months to come over. I do not know what is the environment, but he was not close to him. He was away. Okay? And let's say he is not away, he is close to him. But apparently he act like a nice person, good person. But at the same token, his mom, because they say his uncles, were the problem. His mom is covering up his story or his stories. So that spoiling ruined the person, and so many other factors. Okay, so many other. Sometimes that's why I say and I said and I have been saying and I will keep saying, mom is the most important entity, factor, manager, functional manager in the house. You are a project manager. Okay, good for you. You plan things, you do things, you bring money, you take care of budget. But the functional manager is the mother. The one who is on the floor, deals with details, and they know what's good or not, the moms. You by the end of the day, you might get a summary. Oh, your kid did this, your kid did that. But who is interacting with the kids? And where is the problem? The problem is if the mom is working mom, and she is busy, and you are busy, and even the food is either delivery or microwaved one, and after that you have a TV, PlayStation, to each their own, and maybe by mistake, on Sunday you sit together and discuss things, maybe, because maybe you have to sleep over a little bit, So when you are gonna fix the family and deal with these details, from here, sometimes the mom has to work because it's needed. That's a different story. But now, you make more money, so you spend more. So you can get better car because my neighbor already had one. Or to compete, whose houses is the better one. Destroy this house, reconstruct another one. Or no, we have to move to a different neighborhood. Why? Because they moved, so we have to This is not acceptable. If not, maybe this is somehow israf or tabdir. It depends now on the situation. Your priority should be your kids. Once you are married, there is nothing called me. That's gone. There is something called family. This is different system now. It's like, once you start driving the car, we're talking about regular car, not driveless car, you have to take care of the car. You cannot say, I'm busy, I want to check my YouTube and Facebook stuff. You have to control the car. That's it, you start your journey. Once you start a family, you should be aware that this family is a responsibility. And Allah is going to ask you. And Allah is going to tell you, how come you did not, create the good environment for your kids? It's not a joke. Okay, it's not a joke. So that's why we have to teach ourselves how to raise our kids the proper way. It's very important. Very important. So do not say, hey, you know what, I'm a good guy, my son is going to be a good guy. No, it's not. It's not enough. Nuh is a good example. Or his mom and myself, we are good. No. How much he's getting from you? 1 hour per day? But 10 hours, 12 hours, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram stuff, Snapchat, just name it. I don't want to make advertisements here. So you just be careful. What we are feeding it's something very strange. We care about the body of our kids. We force them to get certain antibiotics. We take them to the doctors. We might force, on them certain surgeries because that would help their bodies. if they are sick. Yet, when it comes to the spiritual things, we are very careless. And what's going to stay is the soul, and what's going to vanish is what? The body. As much as you are taking care of the body, please take care of the soul. Not more, man. At least. As you are taking care of his shampoo or her shampoo, you're taking care of the clothes, you're shopping for certain brands, you are willing to spend money on certain food that has to be organic, you are paying money to reach certain diet or apply certain diet, you are spending money left and right just to, get this better bed, or that better, I don't know what. All this for the body. Man, for the heaven's sake, don't waste your money on the soul. Waste your time on the soul. Sit with your family, talk to them, enjoy, being with them. Today they are young, tomorrow they are not young. Today they can listen to you, learn from you, everything you say, everything you act, everything, you talk, they keep it inside. Tomorrow, they're not going to listen to you. They're going to say, who's that talking to me? Especially, between 16 and 21. This is a very tough age. So from that point, brothers and sisters, raising the kids is a responsibility. We have to know how to handle it. And we have to do some sacrifices, please. Okay? Your kids, you cannot program that through your application or remote control. It's more than that. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.